Hey there everybody, it's Stan back here with some more SevTech Ages. This is the beginning of our scar. So we'll go down in here and we'll have Abyssalcraft all under here. And then up on the top, this right here is a 23 by 23 square of grass that I laid out, of dirt rather. So that'll be our blood altar. We'll raise it up off the ground. And I might move it a little bit or whatever, but that's basically how it's going to be. I had to cut down the sakura trees. I just moved them down the hill a little bit more, so when they grow, we'll still have those, just not quite where they were before. I went back to the Darklands. I got a shadow gem and enough of the medium-sized ones to make an extra shadow gem. Oh, I also got our block of coal for the advancement. Let's see, let's drop off some of these blocks real quick. What are you? Darklands oak wood. Let's put a stack of that in the old chopper. And lastly, we'll drop off these saplings because I don't need any of that right now. And then we can get down to business. Let's see, I have the other shadow gem there. And one of these furnaces, no, it was over here. I moved the furnaces. I decided to use the furnaces as the pillars. Wait, where'd they go? I made two of them, right? Didn't I? Thought so. Whoa. Maybe it is in here? Thought I made a bunch of those, but I guess not. We ran out of stone probably, huh? We need one of these to make our pedestal, and 6 monolith stone. Six? 7. 7 monolith stone. Then we take our statue, and where did I put the Necronomicon? Where do I ever put anything? No, seriously, where are you? Is it in my inventory? I'm staring right at it? No. The double melter has been very nice. Where is my Necronomicon? There's not that many places it actually could be. Did I dump some stuff in one of these chests as I was leaving one day? I think I did do that, but it looks like I've already gotten that stuff back. Not out here, is it? I should probably take this Totempedia. Everything else, I think we leave this place kind of as is. I did put the coarse dirt down, if you didn't notice. I'd like it. Oh, the Necronomicon, I know where it is. I know where it is. We're also going to need a little bit of cobblestone. Let's take half a stack of that with us. Yeah, Necronomicon is out in this chest here with our blood magic stuff. Oh, there they are. Corallium pearls. I was like, okay, so this requires sunlight, direct access to the sky, I should say, and I believe that's the only requirement, so we'll just quicken, drop it down here. You can see if we hold the book, it should shoot us with energy, yeah, just like that, but then we have to stand here and hold the book, and I think it only works when it's actually in your hand. Like if you just having it in your hotbar is not enough. So we need to accumulate some energy on that. In the meantime, because here's why. We need to go to the beneath. That's our next bit of progression. Get some some black quartz and some aquamarine, and then that gets us out of the current age. This black quartz is especially important because it's going to get us into rotational power, which is where our real automation begins. So we need to go down into here, since this is going to be our Abyssalcraft place. I think right here looks good. This will be our crafting altar for Abyssalcraft. Let's see, I just loaded up the game, so I don't have F7 on. Ooh, and I don't have a lot of torches. I wonder if we can put that there. I wonder if that's going to work. Probably not. Alright, then we need our book again. Gimme. It's gotten 75. That's actually pretty good. There we go. That gets us our crafting altar. Put this back and let it charge. Now this can cause problems. Lightning strikes and fire and block destruction. It can summon Shoggoth. It can summon shadow creatures. So having that just kind of hanging out is a little bit on the dangerous side. But we're going to live dangerously. We need we need to learn how to type. I have this new keyboard and it is crazy sensitive. You just barely accidentally tap the wrong button. It has just no forgiveness at all. We need some gunpowder, some coal dust, which means we actually need coal. We need 4 monolith stone, 1 demonic will, which we have, and a dark oak fence gate, which we don't have any dark oak. So let me bookmark these 2 recipes. And then we also need this blank teleporter. 2 blocks of coal, which means, of course, more coal, which means we can't just go and find like a piece of surface coal, because we actually need 18 coal to make that work. Block of each metal that we have thus far, some black dye powder. The black dye powder is easy enough. We have ink sacks and a horsey grindstone, so we'll just throw that in there. That can be fire and forget. Dark oak. It sounds like we are on an adventure. So let's take our feathers and our ink sacks, because we'd like to find a village while we're out on our adventure. Let's drop off Darklands oak wood. Drop off all of that stuff. Let's take our whittling knife, just in case we decide to build a totem somewhere. And we'll take these sakura wood logs so we can build totems out of them. Other than that, I think we're good. The sun is just coming up. It's kind of perfect timing. Just get rid of some last minute inventory madness. Do we need sticks for anything? I don't think we do. We'll leave those behind as well. Oh, we don't need that either. We got some fish on us. I think I made baked potatoes. Baked potato. We'll go and get some baked potatoes just to have a separate food group on us. And, oh, our raft. Come on. The raft is no longer in here. Where did I put the raft? Probably in this chest here. Yes. Okay, I don't want to use the raft too much because it's going to get us disoriented. me. It's going to get me disoriented. I want to pick a direction and just go that direction. So the sun comes up there. That's east. So let's just go east, because there's actually land over here. So we're going to go due east and try as little as possible. Try to go north and south as little as possible. Hopefully we find a village. And hopefully we find some dark oak. Let's go faster. And maybe along the way we find like some wolves or some wild dogs. So I think we're pretty close to getting our wild dog boots. We're gonna need more monolith stone. Let's bop over here real quick and harvest a couple pieces. Otherwise I have to go over that mountain, which I'm not particularly looking forward to. Actually, you know what? Let's wait on that. Let's not do that right now. Yeah, let's go over there, and then we'll just head east. Should be easy enough to find our way back, hopefully. Would like to find a village really soon. That would be fantastic. Okay, east. I think this is still east. If we see coal samples on the surface, I guess we pick those up. I didn't bring a prospector, so could be a little difficult to try to mine them. Although, maybe not, since we can just dig straight down in the middle of the chunk and probably be good. Nope, that didn't work at all. We're in Riverland, apparently. Any villages around? Yes, we are still heading due east. Lots and lots of rivers. Moo. I hear spiders. I hear cows. I don't hear any dark oak trees. That actually might be dark oak right there. Looks like it, huh? That would be fantastic. I keep getting away without having a map. Just like stumbling across what I need. I think that's dark oak. There's a swamp over there. That would be good to know about. We're going to eventually need to get into the Betweenlands. Are you? You are not dark oak. You're just mutant oak trees. A bear. Hello, bear. We'll take all of that stuff. I didn't even think to bring my bear claw paxel. That should have been first thing on my list to grab, instead of adventuring with this stupid axe. Although now I'm used to the axe, and it feels weird to use the paxel because it's so fast. I find myself not attacking as fast as I could be. Cross the water here into the swamp and see what we find. I know the swamp isn't going to be very good for a dark oak sapling, but maybe we find a village. Please, village. Oh, that might be one. not. Thought I saw a building peeking at me through the swamp there. Piggly Wigglies. No, it was just my imagination, some wishful thinking, apparently. Oh, there, it was that mushroom, yeah, okay. Anybody got a village? Lily pads would be kind of nice. Maybe we start picking up a few of those. Being able to walk on water and not destroy the water. Wow, excuse me. Wow. Being able to walk on water and not destroy the water blocks is pretty useful. This is not a version of Minecraft where we can just waterlog everything. I really like that feature that they added. Stupid piranha. I don't know about this terrain generation though. That is making me a little bit crazy. Okay. Oh, dark oak. Hallelujah. Oh, Shogoth. Let's go a little bit away from them so they're not tempted to come out and eat us. Right here looks good. We don't actually need the dark oak logs. Well, actually, the truth is we don't actually need the saplings. What we need is the dark oak logs. But I want both. We need at least 4 saplings if we're actually going to grow this tree. There's one. I just saw another one fall. Two, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. Take it. Any more random saplings around on the ground? No. Okay. Which way are we heading? Where's the sun? Where is the sun? That is west, so that's the way we came. East. We are heading east. Ooh, it's dark and spooky. Okay, show me a village. We're going to get to the top of this hill and there's going to be a village. Not coal. There is no village. Alright, I'm going to go to the top of this hill. And then, wow. Samples galore. I think I remember seeing coal somewhere near our base. This hill, I'm gonna head back west. I don't want to get lost. Bottom line. Just don't want to lose my base. Oh my goodness, would you look at that nonsense? Ooh, it's a cavern. Watch out for holes in the ground. I'm gonna go back west, but I'm gonna kind of like steer off in this direction a little bit. There's multiple druid circles in that swamp. But there is no village. That's unfortunate. Oh, that's lava. Let's not go down that way. Well, sounds like Shogoth, but wow, okay. I didn't think they spawned in swamps. I thought it was only river biomes. Could have been something else, I don't know. Well, mission half accomplished. Same as last time. We went out hoping to find a map and found what we needed long before we found the map. Do I have my shears on me? I do. I think it would be worthwhile to grab some of these vines. That's enough. Can grow more. Just need one, really. Just enough to get the party started. Hello, zombie. Mr. Zombie. There's a village. Pretty sure, yeah. That might be the village that we already know about, though. I don't think it is. It looks different. Now they just need to have a cartographer, finally. Find a village with a cartographer, that would be great. And then if I can find my way back home, we'll never have to worry about getting lost again. Which admittedly is a big if. But we'll see what we can do. Alright, cartographer. Anyone selling a map? Anyone selling a map here? Oh, are you kidding me? There it is. That's the guy we want to talk to. We just need to save one of them. Yes, give me your armor. No, don't, not you. Okay, cartographer. Quick before one of us dies. Yes. I'll take 2 of them just because I think we need a separate one for another dimension. If we want to like have a map in the beneath, for example, I think we need another book. Alright, let's see if we can get home. Double, oh wait. Tonk. Yeah, awesome. We have map. Head west. And slightly north. Let's repair this a little bit. We don't want to get caught in a big fight. pretty sure that this is our island. Oh, maybe not. Don't remember Shoggoth being there. Yeah, pretty sure if we cross this, we're basically home. I could be wrong. Oh, yeah, we're close. We're not there, but we're close. That's coal. You guys gonna fight each other? Oh, where did these zombies just come from? Just a conga line of zombies all of a sudden. Wow. Crazy. These skeletons kite. It's pretty wild. Did any of you drop armor? That's the only reason that I stayed around for any of that. It doesn't look like they did. Oh yeah. Awesome. Got way too close to him before I struck. Yeah, okay, this will be our island, I'm pretty sure. Yipers. Suddenly everything is trying to kill me. Let's just run. Run, run, run. So I'm pretty sure that that is the mountain. Yeah, okay, and this is the village that's close to us, I believe. Pretty sure that's the mountain that the Shoggoth lair is next to. I think. Ooh, oh, that's a hole. So like on the other side of that should be Shoggoth, I think. That was an armor zombie back there. I would have liked to have killed him, but I don't want to mess with a creeper right now. Yeah, if we go north here, we'll find our Shoggoth lair. Pretty sure. Yeah, there it is. Okay, we know where we are now. I'll meet you back at base. Okay, there was a lightning strike right when I arrived, and now this horse is doing this. Not sure what that's about, but it happened. Let's check on our book. The lightning strike got me a little bit worried. 540. I don't think it was charging the whole time we were gone because this wasn't loaded. Alright, we need a dark oak fence gate, which means we need to feed our log chopper some dark oak. Let's click and drop some things off here. Grape seeds, definitely going to be planting grapes. I'd like to do the tomatoes and the chili peppers too, but I don't have an idea for where to put them yet. They can grow, like they grow vertically, on stakes, so they can grow up to 3 tall. So it's a very different look than a traditional crop. What else did we need for this blank teleporter? Black dye powder, a block of bronze. That's actually going to be a little bit, not problematic, but I think we can go do that because our 2 melters here are busy. But we can do that in the Stone Age hut. It just won't be automated. Throw some charcoal in there and wait for the magic to happen. I was gonna pause recording and let that happen, but what we need to do now is go find our coal. Let's grab our prospector and some torches. I'm fresh out of torches, but I believe we can grab a stack of sticks and a stack of plant twine. Get back 2 stacks of torches, and our prospector is in here theoretically. And just for kicks, because it makes us sound official, we'll take our plumb line too. Probably won't use it, but it's meaningful. Alright, that looks good. I'm not planning on leaving this island if we don't find any coal. I'm pretty sure I saw some coal. Just out here somewheres. You know what we should do? We should get on our horse because it gives us a better view. Put a saddle on him, right? Yeah. Alright, and it makes us fast. Gotta go fast. We'll just do a lap around the island here real quick. See if we can find any coal deposits. Can you swim, horse? Let's find out. Oh yeah, horse can swim. It's like, what? That wasn't even a river. Coley McCulkin. That is not coal, but that is good to know about. Let's add a marker to our map. Put some copper down there. More copper here, huh? More copper. Wow. So out by the Shoggoth spawner is just all the copper apparently. I was sure there was some out here. More copper. This is the land of copper apparently. Not seeing is any coal. That's somewhat disappointing. Might have to head over to the Darklands. There might have been some coal over there. disappointing. Snake. Search the middle a little bit here. I was sure that I had seen some, but I must have been mistaken. However, we have a map now, so I can just run endless distances in any direction and always find my way back home. Let me grab the raft. We'll go search the Darklands biome real quick. Or maybe we won't. Maybe we'll go over that way. Darklands is dangerous, and if we get caught out there at night, it's gonna suck. Let's just make landfall here. We're gonna be a lot more productive on land in terms of actually finding what we're looking for. Colioleole. It's unfortunately not as interesting as it is in you know, your standard Minecraft experience, because there's no structures, there's no mine shafts, there's no loot chests, there's no ore generating, there's no like surface iron or anything like that. Not coal. Oh, you know what? About 1 million of these blue flowers, and these tulips as well, and the oxeye daisies. All of this is excellent. All of this is a huge distraction, but it's also super good. And they stack, so I only have to take a couple of inventory slots up. Yeah, this is fantastic. I want all of this. Amazing. Because I start to run out of flowers in my home biome. Like, I have picked a lot of them. That field is starting to look rather empty, so I gotta gather up flowers while I'm out and about, or else we're just gonna run out of things to manicure. I didn't even really work on the flowers this last time because of that. I just spread some chamomile around. Six of these things. What are they? Blue orchids. Cool. Finally! That took forever. Look at where I've been. I went all the way out and around and back this way. We're like almost back home. Anyhow, let us quicken F9 this chunk. Azurite in that chunk. Coal in this one. Oh, Shogoth. Oh, I wonder where the coal could be. That's convenient. Wonder where the coal could be. If we use our prospector, maybe we can find it real quick. We need like 20. I don't really think we need any more than that. At least not immediately. So I'll mine up probably like a stack or so. That's all we've got inventory space for. I mean, I could clear some out, but I'm making excuses. There's not very much coal here, though. Look at this. Oh, I see. This is the edge of it. We should see a bigger... Maybe not. What is up? Maybe it only partially generated. Some really weird stuff, man. I didn't find anything else interesting while I was out there. I found tons of copper and tin, but not much in the way of anything useful. Let's see, we can get this dandelion out of here. I want the sulfur dust. I don't know what we use it for, but I'm sure it's going to be important. And it's not a very common drop, so... 48. We'll just go until we have a stack. Good deal. Okay, let's add a marker here. Coal. Let's get rid of F9. Now then, I believe we need to go this direction in order to get home. Should be our Shoggoth layer right over there. And home should be right over that way. Theoretically. Theoretically. Theoretically? Theoretically? I think. That was interesting. That water was not pouring over the edge. Oh, it's on the other side of this, I think, maybe. Okay. I didn't actually mark home on the map. I'm gonna have to remember to do that when we get there. Okay, there's our Darklands. That should be our home island there. Yes, there's the Shoggoth lair. Okay, I'll meet you back at base. I just want to getting lost on camera if we end up doing that. Gotta make sure we know where base is before we cut. Alright. Oh, hey. Why is there a lead on the ground? We made it back with no further misadventures, so let's go first to our press here. Oh, where's our horse? Are you in the lead, apparently? We can put our plumb line away, and our prospector, and this extra book. Probably that book too. We don't need a map while we're at base. Alright, horse. You're not the guy who got struck by lightning, are you? I think he is. Now we need to put 18 of these. Hello. Oh, I see what happened. I accidentally clicked on the... Okay, we'll put 9 more in there, and then we need to grind 2 of them. I think in the millstone. Let's see. Coal dust, yeah, in the millstone. We need 1 of those. Oh, duh. Derp. So it gives us an excuse to eat some potatoes and get our nutrition up. We also need grain. It's the other one that we're short on. So while we're here in primal area, let's go harvest up some rice. Quickly satisfy that need as well. There we go. Maxed out. Alright, coal dust. We only have 1 monolith stone left, so we need 4 of those total. Go quick and stop by the flower chest. Hello, Zombert. Do you have any armor for me? He does. Fabulous. Our boots are just about done. And we don't even have a helmet anymore. Unfortunately, this area is not native for the steppe wolves, so we don't find them around here. Oh, hello. Thought I heard a creeper. How did they get behind me? I don't want to talk to you. I've got nothing to say to a zombie who doesn't drop armor. So we can harvest up this other corner here pretty easily. Maybe not Not fast, but easily. Might as well get a few of these since we're here. Now this is what killed me in season 2, was I made this beneath portal, and then when I came back to the overworld, I materialized inside of a block and died. It happened twice. I came back and I materialized inside of, oh my god, look at all the skeletons. I came back inside of a block and I managed to mine my way out, and then I was like, okay, well, let's move the portal, let's be safe and put it in a better location. So I moved it and went through to test it out and came back and was inside of a block again and died. I was like, geez, really? I mean, I guess you could say that was a dumb thing to do, and I wouldn't argue with you, but at the same time, it was kind of cheesy. Alright, let's go over. Got one of those. 4 of those. I think we needed gunpowder. Make sure we're not getting mobbed. No, not you. Gunpowder, the dark oak fence gate, and some demonic will. Okay. Should have demonic. Whoa. Do I not have demonic will? I thought we had one of those. Is it out here in their caveman hut? Didn't think it was. Sure we had one. I was sure that we had 2 and we used 1 to craft with. Well, we're gonna have to get more, I guess. Excuse me for just a second, I'm gonna have to cut. Okay, back to game. And I realized where the demonic will is, but before we do that, let's go back over here. 3 more bronze on to cook. Demonic will. Hello. Demonic will is out in this chest. Yes. We got 1 gunpowder. We got 2 blocks of coal. Of those. We need our dark oak fence gate. Wrong. We need sticks. Dark oak fence gate. Demonic will, gunpowder, dark oak fence gate. We just need our basic port, our whatever it's called, blank portal. means we just need our block of bronze. That is all we are short. Magic. I think that's everything we need for that. Black dye powder, didn't we get that? Nope. And we need our apprentice blood orb. And I still have not put a crafting table out here. We need one of these things. Ooh, that could be dangerous. When you hear lightning, random lightning strikes in the middle of the day, it's probably this thing causing problems. It doesn't appear to have caused any issues this time, but it can be nasty. Alright, blank teleporter, get. Put that in the middle. We need 1,000 energy on our book here. No, that's not what we want to do. We have got it. Got to step back when this is happening because it also causes random lightning. There we go. We have a beneath portal. Now, what I want to do with this is set up a little altar of some sort. Because I don't want to get materialized inside of a wall again. So I like where this is at. I think we're going to leave that there permanently. And so maybe we'll go right over here and we'll make a little, let's use monolith stone. That's fun. We'll do that. We have torches on us. I'm going to go through it and then come back just to kind of test out, see where we spawn and make sure we can come back safely. Need to be at the same Y level. I think it's working. I think it's loading. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. All right, here we are. As expected, nothing new. This is what you typically get. We'll come back here in the next episode. Now let's see. Next episode will be mining the beneath, which isn't very exciting. We're just gonna strip mine and try to find some black quartz and some aquamarine. But it's got to be done. So we'll do a little bit on camera and then most of it probably not on camera. I think I'm going to cut the episode there. I'm going to make the preparations that we need. I'm going to work on this a little bit more, and when we come back we'll do that. You guys take care, have a wonderful day, and make sure you drop me a like.